Hello, fellow star stuff. I wonder if the music is actually loud. I wonder. Hold on. Cause I can't remember. I had to change the volume for Forever 17, so I don't actually know. I'm gonna turn it down like a tad, maybe just a tad, just a tad. It could be a little lower. All right, yeah. So whatever I had last time was like the old volume, probably, and I did not account for that. Oops, this is not the correct volume setting. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But yes, hello, fellow star stuff. I hope you have been doing well. Black Blue, thank you so much for resubscribing at 8 months. 8 months. Oh my gosh, it's been too long, too long of a time. What a lovely time to be trapped for 100 days in a death game. 100 days, and they're going by really slowly, I might say. Really slowly, surprisingly slowly, given everything. But let me go over to game screen. Over here. Thank you again. All right. So I am still testing out some stuff with multi-streaming and stuff like that. So streams are still kind of like, there's one part of my brain that's being like occupied with like something else, like stream management stuff, so there is that. But I'm here today to play some more 100-line Last Defense Academy, and it's been a while. Like I said, it's been surprisingly a lot slower of a game than I thought it was going to be. Let me go over to, hold on, I know what I need to do. Let me tab into the game first of all, and then let me go to continue. All right. All right, so continuing, we're on day 10, so we're still like very, very early on into the game. But it's been pretty slow so far. Side has been gone for days, for days, and we can't find him, but we're apparently allowed to, you know, still defend the school and go on our little scavenging excursions and whatever else. Like I said, I saw on the like Steam, I don't know what you call that, Steam thumbnail thing for this game, I saw that there's like other characters in the background, so it's like at some point I know we have to get more characters, and it's like, where are they? Is Side out recruiting them? I don't know what's happening in the game right now. So I'm just more so just waiting for something to happen, if that makes sense, where it's just like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's gonna happen here. But last time we fought another kaiju. Kaiju was the word that came to my mind. One that started out as human and then apparently became the monster, and we still ended up killing them despite them turning back into a human, or at least Hiroko did. Hiroko is also separately, because Side is gone, now laying down the law and being like, you must follow me and you must do as I say, and that's causing issues for those who won't fight. And then anything else in particular? I guess all in due time. All in due time. I'm hoping so. I guess there was one final thing. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Eito showed up. He's like, I'm ready to fight now. My friends, I love them so much. It's like, you're kind of cringe, bro, but welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. So he is here now, and he's fighting despite everything, despite it all. So those were the 3 things that happened last time. Today in the game, I don't know. I should probably go and scavenge, even though I kind of don't want to. But it's been a while. I should probably go do that. But before we do that, maybe let's try and hang out with somebody. If I can remember how to play this game. All right. Hiroko is here. Darumi is here. Are those the only? Oh, Takemaru is here as well. Let's go hang out with Dotami. These seem the situations seem to change, but they're not like actual events where you learn more about the characters. Is seemingly what I've gathered so far from this. Come play a game with me. All right, let's play. All right, that seems to be generally the same. Okay, very erotic and extreme, as Dotami does, but it was unpredictable and interesting to play. Your experience unlocked the keyword #video. Okay. All right, very cool, very neat. I'm gonna turn back up the volume just a tad. I think it could go up a little bit more. Maybe like right there is fine. Okay. #video, very cool. We got the choice mechanic at the beginning of the game and we haven't done anything with that. And that's the thing that's kind of driving me insane. I know Kadaka, when he was marketing the game, he was like, there's one thing we haven't told you about yet. Ooh, you're gonna have to play the game to find out. So I don't know, something about the way that everything just kind of feels weird. Weird is with that game mechanic, probably it has something to do with that, where it's just like, where did it go? Where did it go? If there's 100 different endings, we should have been making, you know, a lot of choices now at this point, but we haven't. So something's up. Let me go back. Unlocked keyword #video, very cool. Creativity went up by 6. Keywords can be used to create new GIFs. Ah, okay, I see. Try out different keywords and see what you can come up with. Gotcha. All the pre-recorded messages.
Soldiers, you never know when the invaders might. Well then.
All right. He looks the same there, but I know last time his attire kind of changed a little bit. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me, though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. Surely, if they all stood together, we could get by Hiroko and, like, grab some food, I feel like. I want to see one of them try it, just to, like, if at least to confirm my theory, and then fail for whatever reason, but just to see it. I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay, but I don't care. I doubt Hiroko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have them forbidden from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. There's not much that I can do. I'll just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I go to bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. Day 11. We also stopped having dreams with our dear friend,
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine!
Okay, you're looking normal now. I think you had a suit on for day 10. Okay, you're back to looking normal now. Basically, our dear friend, Karua. Our dear friend Karua, who I always remember the name of because she's... she was there for 10 minutes. So
get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
He forgot the name of the academy. Very cool.
Prepare to
all right, let's skip over the rest of this. Generally speaking, they're the same, I believe. Maybe a little bit different, like the words, but generally speaking, it's all the same, except for all the different variations of delivery on this line. It's always very interesting, very funny. Time to get up. Just as I hoisted myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
Sounds like someone's here, but it's quiet. It's too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Okay, the tense music all of a sudden. But before I do that, I want to know something. I want to know, I was just about to say, did he forget the name of the school for a moment? He did. I love the different deliveries of each day. It's perfect. It's great. I want to know if I could go to menu. And there's something I wanted to do. I forgot. I forgot now. Options. There we go. I know. Yeah, no, these are always the same options that I have them on. So whatever issue I have, it's probably the volume on my end. I'll probably have it a little bit lower. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and see whoever the hell is at our door. Is it the ghost? I hope it's the ghost. I took a few hesitant steps towards the door and then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Always glad to see you. Why are you here? Hi, Dadami. Dadami? Is something wrong? Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed. I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, wanna come die with me? Well, maybe try and ask, I don't know, Hiroko or anyone else first. maybe you can come back around on that, you know? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it will only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
Very normal conversation with Dadami. Are you okay though? It seems a little much for, you know, the first thing in the morning. Is this because I decided to spend a lot of time with Dadami, or is this something else? What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You've been Dadami'd, bruh. What is she? How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. Very fun joke. Very cool. That was hardly what I call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiroko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you can help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Classic, Donnie. Classic. I've known her for 11 days, and it's just like, I don't know what to predict next. I guess she did talk about this briefly last time when we were, when it was explaining the gift-giving stuff or whatever. It's like, I really love edgy, dark, depressing material, but also, what is wrong with you? Gracias, if I love Spanish. Gracias, muchacho. There we go. Don't ask me to speak Spanish. I'm so sorry. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye! Dadami waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with all the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Alright. It's just like, haha, gotcha! Gotcha, you thought something was gonna happen in the plot. But apparently not. Interesting. There's, like... Is this showing up on stream? Like a little bit of... like a screen tearing? Or is that just me? I think that's just me. In which case... Why does it feel like all of my settings have been reset? What happened to my monitor? What happened to my monitor? It was glitching out the other day, right before I started FR17. So there is that. I don't see anything. All right, so that's a me issue. Okay, let me go ahead and go find Tsubasa. I need to tell Gaku and Tsubasa. They're not there? Where are they? Tsubasa is over here. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiroko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. For all of 2 days, but yeah. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't, but we need to see your special skill and whatever cool things we can do. You're like a mechanic, right? You'd be super cool and awesome in battle. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff, it just isn't possible for me. Is she like bringing them into the cafeteria so she can be like, no, you're not gonna cower in your rooms like a little bitch. You're gonna be out here while we eat all the food right in front of you. So you're really motivated to fight. Because that would be really bad. That would be really messed up if that's what she was doing. I can't, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Although I can't say no way that can happen because, you know, it's her. It's her. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, and then Gaku. 1 second. Alright, Gaku. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. I didn't realize, I didn't remember until just now. Which one is Gaku? Is that the short, insecure one, or is that the one who's just like, man, I don't know. I can't really, he's not likable. The other one that's not really likable. I think it's the other one that's not very likable. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Yeah, there you go. It's this one. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Hiroko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What does she want this time? I know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. No, not really. Takumi is so like, just kind of goes with the flow, whatever, who cares? I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... fine. Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria? I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. Don't bring up luck. Don't do it. Don't bring up luck. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. I don't see the word skulked very often, so... We're the weird ones for fighting? I mean, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I would do in this situation. I'd probably try and kill Sire. And if that didn't work, then I'd probably join the fight. But, you know, I feel like it's a little weird to just immediately be like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's join the fight. Let's do it. Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Alright, should be able to fast travel now? Nobody else is out and about, so let's go ahead into the cafeteria. Alright, everyone's here. I kind of missed the two siblings, the brother one. I kind of missed that one. He's awful. He's really bad, but he's kind of entertaining. I missed him. Alright, everyone's here. I don't miss his like sister shtick that he does, but I miss everything else. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Really? What's your angle, Hiroko? Who are you? Oh, there we go. It only took 1 second. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless. Hideko, please. Give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to some dry bread. 1 per person. How is she gonna enforce this? I mean, with all the other fighters here, it's like maybe they'll join in the fight, but it's like what is she gonna do? I'm surprised nobody's stepped in to just be like, huh. It's like, well, I don't care. Like, I don't care if you slap me. I'm taking a piece of bread, you know? I don't care if you, like, hit the shit out of me or beat me. It's like, I'm gonna take a piece of bread. It's like, you can't stop me. What are you gonna do? It's like nobody's thought to do that, though. I mean, she does have aura about her. I am forgetting the aura. There is that. There we go. There we go. This is the Hideko I know. Exactly. It was like, it only took 1 sentence later for us to be like, oh, there we go. There we go. That's how she is. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on, because whatever, he's always saying the same thing. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Yes, indeed. Dadami, any cool and interesting thoughts? Okay, you could just scream at me too. That's also very nice. Her cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts. No, that's not gonna happen. In fact, we're only going to add characters from here on out, so get ready. Get ready. Alright. Hideko, what do you want? I think it's more she would literally just kill them if they defied her. I guess, but wouldn't like somebody like, I don't know, Eito step in and be like, hey, we're gonna use the pods now to revive you because we literally can't die because we're the special chosen, so it's like we need to be out on the battlefield. I guess that's the point. We know if we die in the battlefield, we know that they're gonna resurrect us for sure, but we don't know if it's gonna work if like somebody else decides to kill us. Even though Dadami was like, oh man, there goes my killing game theory, so I don't know. And pretty much all the non-fighters are determined to not get into any violent situations, or struggles rather. Yeah, but if someone's being antagonistic towards you, I think it's okay. I think it's all right. But yeah, that's like a base part of their personality. I think that's what the issue is here. So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma. The non-fighters, as we've been calling you. I have decided you are going to leave this school. Huh? What do you mean, leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave on your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hideko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? They've been brought here for one purpose, and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much of a difference. I'll just get stepped on like a cockroach that I am, and that'll be the end of it. Oh boy, it's Takemaru. He hasn't said anything all day. Hideko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme! Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Huh? Well... You see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please! This is all too sudden. Can't you give them some time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. 5 days? That's a generous amount of time. What the hell? Were you planning this all along? Always planning to give them like 5 days? Because that's a generous amount of time. A very generous amount of time. Day 16. I guess we're gonna get at least one new character, hopefully, to control in battle. Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little lesson on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? It was test, not a lesson. Whatever I said. Whatever I misread. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brisk attitude, Hiroko said all that she had to say and left without a word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. It's just two different ways of saying friends. Yes, I know, Eito, I know. Friends? You're right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind, or maybe even just like, I don't know, just lock her in a room some way. Just stop her. Just stop her somehow, some way. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down? I forgot how to do your voice, Takemaru. That's not good. Oops, I forgot what I did. We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school, once you get outside school grounds. I know! Geez, shit. It's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. The school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd rather end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just... It's okay, I keep flip-flopping on your voice. I don't know what to do. Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much of a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where Hiroko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you all do the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as having said you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then, I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. Oh, it's me, Ima. It's me. I'm sure you all want to hear from me. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Outsky. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise as long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. Interesting. They're an interesting dilemma. I mean, obviously, Ima is not sane. He's not very sane. But they were talking about everything that happened with their past and like how poor they were and everything like that, like how they had to struggle to survive essentially. And I mean, part of it is that I legitimately just think that he's bluffing right now. I think that he's just kind of bluffing. But it's like, even if we do go outside to that wasteland and it's like we're struggling yet again, it's like I think he would legitimately be fine as long as his sister is there. But his sister is not okay with it, right? It all kind of lies on the sister, and the sister isn't saying anything. So, that's how that goes. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each bearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. Okay, I don't know what that is. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had anything to say to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could just be another part of her plan. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's probably that. She probably all a part of her master plan. I think Hiroko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us all that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if you want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were going to budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those reasons are before we can convince them to begin. Before we can begin to convince them. Blah, blah, blah. This is gonna be one of those reading is hard days. Sock and buskin. Never heard of that before. Yeah, it's like, I don't... Okay, I'm just gonna take it in stride and move on from that. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and try and convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? Who? I mean, multiple people, right? In response, all eyes in the room turn toward me. Alright, cool. Well, I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They all consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. You know, Dotami'd only make it worse. Well, yeah. Yay, I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. Yeah. We'll still help you in any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it only reserved your social skills with us if you tried to do it all yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We only got 5 days, let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work somehow. I have to keep believing that. Yeah, it's like we're just going with this with this theory. I guess we're just going with this course of action. It's like we don't have to convince them to fight. We can. There are other ways of going about doing this, I think. But we're not. Which makes me think it's not really something that's currently being explored, but it makes me think that it's like, yeah, we kind of do all think that you're dead weight in some ways. We do think that you're kind of dead weight, like you should be fighting. So otherwise we would just go after Hiroko instead, right? So the fact that we're not doing that, like Nagito style of just like tie him up and throw him in a room somewhere, right? We can't deal with him right now. The fact that we're not doing that is basically like, yeah, we're kind of agreeing with her. We're at least somewhat agreeing with her. After taking a moment to outline our goal going forward, Eito, Takemaru, Darami, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. 1 or 2 of them, really? So it's my choice. Maybe it's my choice? Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. So, I mean, one answer is definitely obviously Tsubasa. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. I want to spend more time with her. And then as for the other 4, maybe I should think about who would be good in terms of battle. I'm kind of interested in how Kako would act in battle. Also, fuck. I just realized. I don't know why it took me so long. I just realized Kako as in past, and then Ima as in now. That is literally their names. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. No. Freaking, I don't know why, just seeing it written out this way is like, oh, okay, I get it now. Wow, har, very cool. Very, very neat, very awesome. My soul just kind of died in the inside a little bit. That was, okay. All right, cool. I mean, they are being told that they are the last stand to protect all of humanity. If they fail, everyone dies. When you think about it that way, all the non-fighters are being a little bit irresponsible by not fighting. I get that, and that's also a possibility behind the decisions that the fighter group are making right now. So it's like, I get that. There's also an argument to be said about like, well, we don't know that any of that's true. We don't know that any of that's true per se. It's like, Sirei could be telling like part of the truth and there's not the whole truth. So I kind of understand where they're coming from as well. It's like, there's no correct answer here. There's no correct answer, but it's, as for the fighter group, it just seems like they're acting in a way that's like, yeah, we kind of don't like you right now. So, you know, come and join the fight. Come and do that. Wait, I never noticed that about their names before. Yeah, it just clicked with me and it's awful. It's awful. It's horrendous. It's like, no, I wish I could go back to not knowing. it's I guess it's very on the nose. I don't know, something about their characters, something about their character detail. I mean, Ima is not gonna forgive me if I bring his little sister into battle, but I mean, also, I don't care. I don't really care, so I'm interested in talking to those two, I think. But I'm also slightly interested in talking to Ima. I feel like it would be pretty easy to convince Ima, you know? It's like, you're fighting for your sister. you're literally fighting for your sister. And then the other two, I don't really... they might be good battle units, but I don't care as much right now. I think I would go with Tsubasa and Kako if given the chance. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. Really? She doesn't seem the easiest to me. I thought it would be Ima. But okay. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, I'm not getting a choice. I sat there and like made choices just to not be given a choice. But it's Tsubasa, so I'm okay with that. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna try is to convince Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. Even if Sire was lying, the non-fighters should be trying to either prove or disprove it. But just because, but they just aren't doing anything. I don't think they have the responsibility to prove it. They don't have to. I don't think they have to. But I can see the argument for it. It's like, I get, these are all lines of thought that like Takumi could be having in the back of his head, right? Where it's like, why this might be more beneficial, the more beneficial route to go about doing it. This isn't Danganronpa though. It's like you asking me to prove or disprove something is like, no, I don't care. No. So it's like I kind of get that as well. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. I wonder who the other character is gonna be then. All right, let's go check the map. Okay, we're going straight to our room. We already have the food then. The screen tearing is insane. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? Options. Where is... Not here. Is it here? Yeah, VSync is on. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's... yeah, that's definitely something with my monitor then. I wonder... Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, I think that fixed it somewhat. I just turned off the monitor and turned it back on again. Is it tearing on the OBS preview or just the game itself? Just the game itself, I believe. I have the preview kind of small for me, but yeah, it's just on my screen. That seemed to have fixed it, I think. Oh boy, I don't want to buy a new monitor, no. No, just the dread, no. All right. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks good. What the heck? You're so kind when you have something that you actually want to get out of the conversation. Let me take a sip of water here. Hold on. All right. I I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiriko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in! Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi, whatever. I don't care about you. What am I, a consultation prize? Do we actually get different rooms, or? Oh, we do, look at that. What the heck? Your room is so nice. It's so, like, suited to your hobbies and your interests. Look, Takumi has nothing, nothing going for him. What the heck? Okay, the moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Ah, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Oh, I wonder if the other person is going to be Gaku, because we were the ones responsible for getting Tsubasa and Gaku. Therefore, the two characters that we recruit are then going to be Tsubasa and Gaku. I mean, character I'm most interested in with character I'm least interested in, kind of a trade-off there, I guess. So I guess I'll take it, yeah. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiriko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread and rice balls. Wait, really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? Yeah, I will say, it wasn't very smooth of you, Takumi. It was, like, there was better ways of going about this conversation. I guess he's honest about it, so there is that. The sandwiches were to bribe me for information. Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. Moist bread is just a weird way of putting it, Tsubasa. You can just call it regular bread, regular sandwiches. Any other way is, you know, A-okay with me. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is so difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down now. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little bit. Oh, you have a habit of, like, throwing up and vomiting.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. Like, literally always doing that. Since I first met her. That's why even if I fought the invaders, I turned the battlefield into a sea of vomit. And that could be like your special skill. We can use that on the battlefield. It's okay, Tsubasa. We can workshop this. It's okay. You really want to get showered by my puke? I just won't. I'll be like 2 squares to the side of you, all right? So I can avoid it. It's okay. We'll be fine. Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Okay. Could you take some medicine or something? It's a physical condition, and medicine doesn't help. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. I mean, I don't puke uncontrollably, so there is that, but I kind of get the anxiety thing, so... You know, they're there, Tsubasa. It's like, I kind of get it. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, I'm just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Well, that went well. Well, that went really well, I feel like. Getting them to open up about their deepest, darkest insecurities, I feel like that went really great. Phew! That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... Oh. Puking? Eito, how long have you been there, buddy? Hey, what's going on, my guy? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So, what is this puking about? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. I mean, Eito is really sick all the time, so maybe he gets it. Alright, this is just between us, but... I proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. It sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan for that instead. Yeah, exactly, Eito. Use it as a special ability. Just do it. Huh? What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? Let me take another sip of water here. Hold on. All right, this is definitely like, I'd say like one of the best things that I've ever bought for streams is probably the tea warmer that I got. It's like, it keeps the tea so warm and fresh, and it's like, hey, that's exactly what I need, honestly, when voicing all the characters. So yeah, I'd say so. Although room temperature water is supposed to be best, like things that are room temperature instead of things that are particularly hot or particularly cold. Definitely not cold, but you know, even things that are really hot don't necessarily help. But I don't know, it's cozy, it's nice, so whatever. I'm glad that I bought it. I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High quality ones at that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Which means I have to go outside and scavenge around for things. Yay! Yay! Oh boy, my favorite. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Oh, no materials. Yay! Okay, the game gives it to me for free. Fashionable sick pouch. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. This is kind of messed up, I will say. It's just like, I mean, it's nice, but we're only doing it because we want her to fight. I don't know, man. But okay, it's nice. It's nice. At the end of the day, it's nice. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. This looks great. Tsubasa sure is sure to open up if we give her this as a present. If we give her this as a present. Blah, blah, blah. The materials we'll need are string, plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. Oh. Oh, no, we don't have the materials. Okay, we were just checking. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of sorts. Okay, so Dotami, I guess. Maybe. Possibly. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up to gather the materials we needed to make the sick bag. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. No image. No image for some reason. No image for this. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa during the 5 days. What happens if I don't do it? I'm kind of tempted just to not do it to see what would happen. I guess we get a game over in the same way that, well, we didn't technically get a game over, did we? We didn't technically get a game over when, we told Sirei no at the very beginning. Interesting. Alright, it's about time for the first break of the stream. So let me go over to Burb screen. It'll probably be a little bit of a shorter stream today. Just because I know I have more stuff that I need to do. More stuff that I need to do behind the scenes. But if you are here, stretch, get some water, all the good stuff. I will be right back in 3 minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Let me move this over here, and then go over to game screen. Alrighty. And also a sip of tea. A sip of nice warm tea. Thank you for the welcome back. Alright, let's go and ask Dotomy what's up. What's up? And do you have a nice fashionable bag? I feel like you should. What are our options here? It's just Dotomy. Just Dotomy and Kako, right? Or am I forgetting someone? Well, Hirako, but Hirako's not gonna help. And I also don't think she's gonna have a fashionable bag anyway. So, Dotomy, if my voice will die. My voice is going a little bit. Well, that's also another reason why to have a shorter stream. Dotomy, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in their rock dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? Right, okay. You should be more careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I got some ideas of where you might find a pouch. Huh? Really? Back around where I found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic bag. I memorized where it was, so maybe I can go pick it up. I can pick it up something from there later. Okay, so it's like something outside. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Dotomy. How did you do that? Okay. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go and check this place. I'll go and check this place out later. We're probably gonna be doing that. We're probably not gonna find anything. The only other option is... Oh, quite a few people actually. Quite a few people. I mean, Takemaru, obviously. Is it like a specific person I need to talk to? You two. Huh. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Oh yeah, you did say you were poor. You did say you were poor. My bad. This might... I might be... I might be a little bit awkward. Oops, my bad for asking. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies, so they're secure. That's just being street smart. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but... Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I'll do that or something. While I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Alright. I guess I have to talk to all of them then. All of them can give me some information about something that's going on. Eito. Hey, buddy. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know, I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did seem to find one of the items after all. Eito is so cringe. I like how, like, Eito is, like, actively, like, openly cringe to everybody else. It's just like, okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Alright, who else? Takemaru. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, and it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she would choose to fight. With us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before. Yeah, when we were first checking out the school.
Workshop's still standing after all that.
Oh, well, there too. But also during the dialogue of like looking around and different stuff like that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, do you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? What? Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have asked him. That makes sense. Alright, but I'm guessing we're gonna have to go outside. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch.
Huh?
Yeah, but I got on lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Dadami told me, there's a cosmetics bag where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Alright, so forced gameplay moment of scavenging. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Is everybody else gonna join me? Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Alright. Let's go. Begin exploration? Yeah. I should probably save before I go exploring, but it's okay. We're only going outside for a specific reason, so... How do I skip? Oh, I have to hold it when I skip. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from the treasure chest, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try and land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. It's somewhere around the spot we found you. Did I read that correctly? Let's head for the cosmetics shop. Is a weird thing to say. It's not a shop. It's just one cosmetics pouch that we found one time. Then it should be in that direction. Okay, over there. Hopefully I don't go anywhere. I'm just not gonna do any combat. I don't want to. What do these mean, though, actually? That's a good point. I'm sure that's like an event thing, and then maybe this is like some sort of material. So let's just go here. There you go. You found a creepy straw effigy in some temple ruins. It exudes a discernibly malevolent aura. Pluck up your courage and pick it up, burn it, burn it and kill it with fire. Pick it up. Straw doll. Okay.
I'll take this with me.
And then we have two. If I go two, I'm not going anywhere really, so just one is fine. You find an abandoned building, you find a loose cable that's still alive, it's smoking and might catch fire soon. Pull out the look for a circuit breaker, I think. And then we got a cable. Okay.
I'll take this with me.
It's interesting. Like I said, I was like, this is like a certain game that I want to stream in the future. So... But I'm not enjoying the implementation here as much, probably because I feel like it's just getting in the way of... It's probably just getting in the way of story, perhaps, mayhaps. You might You see a small drone stuck up a tree. You might be able to scrap it for parts. Climb up and get it. Barely working motor. Gotcha.
Yes.
Which game? I was a teenage colonist. Colonist, I believe, is the name of the game. I played some of it. This was like before I started streaming. I played some of it. I played one, I guess, like, run of the game, I guess is a good way of describing it. Not entirely, but like one run of the game, and then I wanna play it again. Probably starting from like just a new blank slate, essentially. But it is something that I probably want to do. That game though has a lot of like that is the core gameplay loop, and there's a lot of different things to explore and do in that game. It was really fun. It was really great. I really enjoyed my time with it. Insects are swarming around one particular tree. What are they so interested in? Examine the insects. Ow, I died. Taking only the two of us out here when we said it's like, yeah, we're all in this together, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, Takumi, I'm gonna help you out whenever you need to. And I will too. Thanks, Dadami. Thanks, Takemaru. You really are just so helpful. There's a rainbow chest over there, but... nah. Checkpoint, continue exploration? Oh, that just kills it. Anytime you go over there, that just, like, kills it. I see. Let's go 1. You find a first aid kit, take the materials, use them to dress your wounds. Oh, okay. So I can heal if I need to. I think I'm good. Take them as materials.
We did it.
And then this one. Where do I go? I go up here. The flowers with spotted buds. The plant with face-like roots. This one. Party took negative 3 HP. All right, great. But I got something out of it. Yay! Yes. Yay! Got a fashionable pouch. All right, there we go. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. We can do all of this in one day? The game very distinctly said it's like, no, you have to plan your time. And if you go outside, you can only do that the one activity of the day. And well, okay, I guess we can do this if it's story related, but not if it's gameplay related. It is nighttime, so there is that. There was the passage of time. that is consistent at the very least. Oh, I see. It was the ones at the bottom there, I think? No, I'm not entirely sure. It's okay. I'll play around with this mechanic some more later. Anyway, let's make it. Yay! Crafting complete.
Aha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. Yes! We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it will eliminate her issues with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminated her reason for not fighting, doesn't necessarily mean she'll join. If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. What is the thing that you want to protect, Eito? I'm curious. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So, someone like what Karuha is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point to being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Surely we can do this tomorrow. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Not really, honestly. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's a skill. It's a valuable special ability. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? What? What is this? Okay. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice. The L stick twice by pressing it? If you're playing with controller, that's a weird way of doing it. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to retry from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Okay, well, very nice of you, but what if I want to fail? What if I want to fail? What if I want to see what happens then? You're really gung-ho about this projectile vomit weapon strat. I just think it's gonna work. I think the enemies will not see it coming. They literally cannot predict for this. They can't factor in for this. Therefore, it's a really useful strat. She's like our last weapon that we have, you know? Okay, let's try and see. Is it voiced? I already told you why I can't fight.
Because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park.
You don't need to worry about a little puke.
I'm going to puke.
Good.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
This is so oh gosh, what was it called? It's that one, the final one in Danganronpa, right? Where you shoot down the word bullets, essentially. It's basically like that. Oh man.
Of course I worry.
But is it timed? Is it based on specific things?
All over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach.
I mean, we kind of transform out there.
Covered in puke.
Just use a sick bag. You're fine.
Just use that sick bag.
Hold on, I have to put on auto. What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like... Oh, I missed it. Okay, we turn auto off then. We turn auto off. I thought all of it would be fully voiced. It's not. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for everyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
30%. Okay, we're winning? We're winning. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. You'll be fine, it's okay, we know this about you. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know now's not the time to be embarrassed, but there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you. But
can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot with your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. It's a part of the hearts, so I need to listen. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school?
I guess so.
It's Pukette.
Pukette? That's a cool nickname.
Boys in my class made fun of me for my puking.
Yes? Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't sound like a good thing.
Nickname.
I mean, it's not the worst nickname in the world, but yeah, I kind of get it. That's a cool nickname. Yeah, look at me go. No, it's not. It's just an insult. I guess you're making fun of me now too. That's exactly why I don't want people to know I puke so easily. I wonder if I actually fail this, if... They did say I can retry, but if I actually went ahead with failing this, if this is part of the choices, essentially. You're choosing who's on your party and who isn't. Perhaps. Damn it. Oopsie daisy. Oh, I didn't lose any points for that. Okay. Retry persuasion. Okay.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
That's a cool nickname. No, I'm not gonna say it again.
Made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how
well,
someone
it does
who I
sound like it
thought was
sucks.
a friend would one day start calling me Pukette, or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and
We wouldn't make fun of you. There we go. Okay, it's not timed. You just have to wait for the correct response.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
Don't worry, they're all
What
good
if they
people.
gave me another cruel nickname?
Should I not say this because I mean Hideko isn't a good person? I don't know. No, it's bad. Okay. All right. How can you even say that? You've only known there for 2 weeks. That's the reason? All right. We go back and do this. It's essentially just a lot of waiting around for the one that's the most correct.
In grade school, it was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me. Do you know how much?
Oh, I can skip through
impact
it.
Puking can have on or how the. It was hard each time I lost a friend. And
We wouldn't make fun of you. All right.
We wouldn't make fun.
I trust you. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another?
Don't worry, they're all
similar?
good people.
No, I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't
I'll
wanna
puke
get
too.
ostracized for puking anymore.
I'll puke too. I'll puke too. Was good. Okay.
Puke with you.
I'll puke with you because I just have control over that. Takumi? Takumi, my guy, are you all right? What are you talking about? I don't know either. If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. Okay, I could just do that now. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for
You're
puking.
gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
Can I go back? Wait, can I go back?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to. Sure, I'll do it. I'll do it for like $5. I don't care. I don't give a shit. That was the line read on that. It was really funny. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. Just 2 minutes of staring directly at her and not saying anything. Just say the word. I will puke if you want me to. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. This is the most bizarre conversation that has ever been had. Then suddenly her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her. I think Takumi is also gung-ho for the weaponized projectile vomit strat. See, he knows. He just gets it. He knows. This is how you win on the battlefield.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Haha. I see. You're a fan of that too as well. Okay. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Sure, I'll take it. What are these colors in the background too? The lights. The lights. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of a charity case? Should I not be? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she could belong, if memory serves. Her grandpa, yeah. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? I mean, you did mention it. Takemaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karawa is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering
I see.
machines in my grandpa's workshop.
I see.
Machines are
Very intriguing.
Really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work.
Well, it might be the correct thing, because she might move on to part 2.
Cheer me up with his belly
That's
laughs.
enough reminiscing.
Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays.
Is there a third
too.
option? Or...
No matter how much I messed up, he'd never...
Your grandpa is really nice. There we go. Alright.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over.
You know his workshop might get
I
destroyed.
want to protect the place that's protected
That's
me
an
all
unhinged
of my
thing.
life.
I think we should
just
be a little
wanna
more
work on
positive.
machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
That was... Oh, you really should say that. That's unhinged, Takumi. What is wrong with you? He might die out there, you know. You might not have a place to return to. That's why you should get out there and fight. It's just like... You could be a little bit more positive about it. What about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Alright, tell me again about all the nice things, why you love your grandfather so much, and we're gonna use that against you.
Always try to but machines are I'd get
I see.
No matter how much, even when his
Your grandpa's really nice. Alright.
Your grandpa...
Yeah, he's my dream. I want to protect.
He might die out there though. Good. Good?
You know...
Good.
His workshop might get destroyed.
Why? Remember what Sire said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, your family, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. I feel like I haven't voiced Sire in forever, man. I haven't voiced Sire in forever. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? Yeah, exactly. As shady as Sire may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Something that Kako and Ima brought up is the idea that we might not even be from the same Tokyo residential complex, and it was brought up in like a side dialogue, and then it just like never got brought up again. And I feel like we should be cross-examining that a little bit more, because that feels like the first thing that I would go to in a situation like this is like, do you have the same exact memories? Like, do you like, was your 7-Eleven always on this street at this time at this specific location? Just want to check and make sure. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're in the exact same place. It could be like copy paste over and over and over again, but it's a good starting place. I feel like we didn't get to that. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. Alright, now. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us together.
And protect what matters most to us together.
It really was the bullet thing. It was just exactly like that. Persuasion complete. Listen to me. Successfully persuade someone. That's an interesting thing. So a lot of that is mostly just kind of waiting around, and I feel like I wasn't honestly really even paying attention to her words because I'm just waiting for the right prompt, whatever sounds most acceptable. Although the last one was kind of unhinged, so you know, maybe it's not what's most acceptable. The gameplay for that could as time goes on get more complex, but I also wonder. I thought it would really like start and end with just Tsubasa and what's his name? Gaku. It would start and end with those two, right? It's very interesting that that might not be the case. We might be doing this a while. We might be doing this with whatever new recruits come in. We might be doing this with them as well whenever they decide to show up. That's interesting to me. Okay, so it might be like a fully fleshed out gameplay thing that I have to keep in mind as well. Which is fine. I like the music that's playing now as well. Can someone like me really do that? Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run for the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is that I really want, and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Alright, we have one more. Phew. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try and work on the others now. Alright, who's gonna be next? Is it Gaku? It's probably Gaku. There are 4 people left to convince: Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. Does he? It's just because he was the most vocal one, but I wouldn't necessarily describe him as such. He doesn't seem to be like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. Oh, it's day 13 already. We skipped the morning announcement. There was no day 13. Get ready for your day 13 here at Last Defense Academy. No! Okay, I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Oh my god. You cannot possibly live like this, my guy. What's going on? What's going on? It's interesting because it looks dingy. This implies. What does this imply about him? Like, did you show up to the room and it was like this when you got here? Because what does this imply about you? Or did you make the room like this? That can't possibly be correct. Hello, Vetri. It's been a while. Thank you so much for subscribing for 7 months. Man, 7 months. He's just like me for real, for real. This is insane. This is an insane thing. Because I don't know if the implication is that he made it this way, which, I mean, fair, I guess. Is like, he made it this way, or if he showed up here from day one and it's like, yeah, you're gonna be, Side was like, yeah, you're gonna be living in trash now. Like the like the trash animal that you are. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Insane. But yes, thank you again for resubscribing. I hope you've been doing well, Petri. I hope you've been doing all right. After filling up on the sandwiches I brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invaders monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple of screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters most to us. But that would mean that even after 2 weeks, he never cleaned. That is true. If it came like predisposed to look like this, that means he never once cleaned. I don't know what to think about this character. That's crazy. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might get killed. Something that Gaku said was like he might come from an orphanage, therefore he might have the orphanage that he wants to protect, possibly, but I wasn't entirely sure about that. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family. Not cool, Takumi. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. You did though, because we did the optional dialogue canonically, right? Right, Takumi? Right? Yeah? Let me take a sip of water here, hold on. All right. The depression mess stops accumulating for no one. True. That is true. I guess it's more like a depression thing. I don't know what his deal is exactly. So it's like it's hard to say with him. But I mean, he does have some self-confidence issues that's definitely not in the way that the other character is. So there is that. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Dang, okay. Dang, alright. Fair enough. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. But money? Judge me how you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. That's not your voice. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo! Gaku pushed me right out of his room. So, do we have any, like, mini, like, microcosm modules of capitalism here, Sire? You wouldn't happen to have any money here, Sire, would you? Even though we're far removed from society or something. Well, that didn't work. To be fair, if my home had exposed rusty pipes on the walls, and I had people coming by asking about my traumatic past, I'd probably not feel so keen on keeping the place spotless. That is true. That is fair. Yeah, that's something that he can't really account for. Is like the rusted metal pipes. That's not there in Takami's room, but it is there in Gaku's room. So, on some level, Sire does not care about this guy. He just doesn't care. Man, okay. He'll only hear me out if I bring money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. Well, no, they're not gonna... They sound like they were... Maybe they came from a rich family and they decided to, like, excommunicate themselves? But they made it sound like, hey, like, we were poor, so that doesn't apply to us. I'm talking about Kako and Ima. It's like, maybe they literally have money on them right now. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. The gift of money. Maybe I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. No point in trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Okay. Let's go to... Datami. Dash with this button. Hello. Look, Takumi, look what I found. What's that? A surgical scalpel. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. Oh, I also did that too the other day. Look at that. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think of how easier I can do my cutting. Datami swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Alright, well, nothing to say about that. Let's go over to, Eito, my buddy, my guy. What's going on? A present for Gaku? What about clothes? What about, like, cleaning out his room? Surely we can do that gift for him. Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. And we do? I guess we have the same copy-paste clothes over and over again. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. Huh, okay. What about... Hiroko is here. Let's talk to her. Let me take a sip of water again. Alrighty. Hiroko, anything nice to say? I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. Okay, that's not suspicious at all, but whatever. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. Oh, okay. Sure, just check the monitor just to be safe. A record? A record of how many invaders, of which commanders, and of which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating an objective I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. You did say that you were aware of you've been doing fighting in the past, so like how does that work? How does that work? She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to be doing this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sire said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free. When did he mention that? He did not mention that, right? Okay. That's something that was mentioned to only you for some reason. Or is that like previous experience that you have from the battlefield? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make sense. I was gonna say, it's like maybe that has to do with the 100 different endings that you can get. Like, if you do poorly in battle versus like, hey, I did pretty great, like pretty much close to perfect on all battles. Maybe that's part of it. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. I'm okay, I'll get out of here. Alright, Takemaru. Something Gaku might want. What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. Huh, okay. We didn't know that. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Again, he came from the orphanage, therefore he's been taking care of little kids essentially. But he doesn't take care of himself. Huh. So he's kind of lying about like, I don't care about anyone. Like, I'm looking after myself, me, myself, and I. He's lying about that, essentially. Where do you think he learned to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Ah, okay. So not just, like, it is for him, at the very least, but it's not for... It's just, like, part of being in the group home, essentially. That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. I wonder how we're going to emotionally manipulate our classmates this time. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothing isn't a good plan. Give him a sewing set, I guess. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. Then what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wanted and keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched through the gift-o-matic for sewing-related items. After a few minutes of searching... There we go. Okay, so what is this gonna be about? Probably some more scavenging. Probably some more scavenging, let's be honest. A sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is gonna be a pain. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. Oh, yeah, okay. So I guess Darumi goes outside every day. She just loves leaving like school grounds by herself. I guess she can do that, but sure. It's also likely a place to have medical cotton pads, so they might work in place of cotton. All right, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Day 14. I love her like finger guns that she does. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi? That's not what we're doing, but okay. You mean to look for materials for Gaku's present, Darumi, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's a little early, but I think now is probably a good place to call it for today, because I probably have more work that I need to do. So, more deliveries to make and all that good stuff. So, and also my voice is kind of dying. Let me go over to... here, I guess. All right. And that was the 100-line Last Defense Academy. It's definitely, I would say... my only two criticisms, really, like major criticisms of the game, really, is like the ones that like actually, like I make a point of like, hey, why don't we try and take down Hiriko? You know, why don't we do that? And stuff like that. But it's more like theory stuff, and like it's fine. It's whatever. But I think that right now, the only thing that I would say about this game is that I thought it would be more like, not every single day, but like 100 days of 100 days full of action or something happening, and it feels pretty linear, right? It feels pretty like we're on guardrails and we're still early into the game, but it's a very interesting thing where it's like the pacing is rather on the slower side, which is not what I was expecting. And of course, slower pacing, there could be a point to slower pacing, so it's not like an immediate criticism, but it is very interesting. It's not what I was expecting at all from this game. I thought by day 10 is like, okay, I think we know what we're doing now, but I feel like the game has gotten even slower, honestly, as we've gone on. So that's what I would probably say about that. And the only other thing is that I don't like the scavenger minigame thing. that holds up, but it's just a personal preference. I'm sure some people actually like it. The same way that some people actually liked the what's it called? The Danganronpa, you know, the Danganronpa board game thing. Where, and I mean, I liked it too. I liked the interactions with all the different characters, but I don't like the actual gameplay itself mechanic. Fortunately, we're on guardrails right now, so it feels like I don't really have to do it that often, which is good, which is always good. It does seem to start out pretty slow. It takes a lot of setup. Yeah, it's and Sirei is still gone. Sirei is still gone. So there is that. It's a very interesting part of the game where it's just like it's a little tedious, but maybe there could be a reason behind it. But right now I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of along for the ride. It's just like whatever happens, I guess. So there's that. But I think that's about it for today. Let me go ahead and look for somebody to raid. Look for raid. If anyone is online right now. Oh, it's Camille. Yeah, it is actually. I forgot about that. she did post about that. Oops. It's Camille's birthday today, so let's go over and say hello. She's having a collab stream with some friends, but let's go over and say hi. Let me first off, again, still new to streaming on YouTube. I might, between whenever I stream next and, you know, now, I might do like a test stream where I'm not actually doing anything, and just like setting up chat and stuff like that, so we don't have to deal with issues when I'm actually supposed to be focusing on the game. So there might be that. If you see a notification, please disregard. Disregard, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, let me go ahead and go over to YouTube side. And thank you so much for anyone who dropped by or stuck around, and I'll go ahead and end the stream over here.